Hi folks, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at KEEN's new offering. It is their Targhee Apex mid boot. But first what I'm going to do is give you an overview of the previous boots I have tested for KEEN over the last few years. So let's get stuck right in. So first up is the KEEN Nexus Evo boots, and to date these are probably my favourite. They're a mesh upper, got decent grip, and they are super comfortable. Really like these, but they're pretty worn out now, so I've relegated these to the dog walks. Very similar to the Evo, they brought out the Nexus Explorer, and this is basically just the leather version, which are equally as good, but the lacing system is a little bit better than the Evo ones. But these are better for longevity, just being the leather version, so I do like them as well. Last but not least, they also sent me last year, the most recent, these are the Targhee boots, and that is the 4th generation. Not as keen on these, basically they're just a little bit heavier and they took a little bit longer to break in because they're more durable, so there was that trade-off. But anyways, let's get stuck right in. You're obviously here to see what the latest boot is. We'll get this box open and we'll have a look. I've only had a brief look at these, I've barely had them out the box, so let's have a look. Ooh, they're nice. So this is their khaki green olive colour, and they look good. So what we'll do first before we head out with the new boots is I'll just run through some of the features that you can expect from the Targhee Apex boots. So first things first, they have the original fit, so this gives you generous space across the forefoot and that allows your toes to splay. Now my feet are roughly 9 centimetres wide, so they're not super wide but they're pretty wide, and what I've found with the previous models is they've always given me adequate space, and I like that. I always do prefer a wider fitting boot. Next up, it has a contoured arch support. If I just put my hand in there, I can feel that there is arch support there, and there's also a drop from the heel down to the toes as well. Now, KEEN have said they have this, what they call the Regenx foam, which is nearly 70% energy return from this foam insole. So what in effect that should do is hopefully help with your joints not getting sore over long distance with that energy getting returned. Next up, I will show you the soles. That is the tread pattern there, and KEEN's own wording is this is a multi-directional lug pattern for superior traction, and hopefully that is the case. They look pretty good, to be fair. They should be grippy enough. There is also a stability shank which delivers a lightweight stability for the user as well. These also have the KEEN Dry waterproof membrane, which is also breathable, and they come with a eco anti-odour control inside to help with your smelly feet. And last but not least, they have the PFAS free durable water repellent, so this has no forever chemicals in them, so that's handy to know as well. These retail at £140, and I'm sure if you shop around you'll probably find deals on these as well. So without further ado, let's try them on and then we'll get outside. Out of the box, they are pretty comfortable. So I'll tell you what, I'll get the dog ready, we'll head out on a dog walk and we'll see how these do. The forecast is rubbish this weekend, so I'm in my local woods to do this review. There's also a small hill that I can do a little bit of testing on as well. But yeah, so far so good. They're definitely comfy straight out of the box, that is for sure. But what I have noticed is the heel to toe drop is quite a lot. So I went on the website and had a look, and it's 1.4 mm. So I mean that's just 1 millimetre short of 1.5 centimetre drop there. But I don't mind it, it's fine. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. What I have noticed as well is the heel is really cushioned, but I'm getting feedback on the forefoot, so I can still feel a little bit of trail. I can feel the tree roots, the stones and whatnot without it being terrible. So if you like a bit of feedback, don't worry, you still get that. I have paired up the boots with some cheap socks, unbranded ones from Amazon. You got 3 pairs for about £15–16. It was my friend Greg that recommended them. They're actually really good socks for the price. Nice and comfortable, keep their shape, and they're merino wool as well. So yeah, I do like them. I'll leave a link at the bottom if you're interested in the socks as well. It's really windy, by the way. My camera doesn't fall over. This path here is notoriously wet and muddy, so what I'll do is I'll just take a little light jog down, make sure these grip nicely. So let's go. Go on then, Luna. Then we'll go back up. Oh, we slipped there. To be expected with mud, I suppose. Right, you ready? Back down. Let's go. Dog's getting excited. Well, I hope I don't upset Keen, but these are far better than the original 4th generation Targhee boots. They were just a little bit bulky, a little bit clumsy. These are just more comfortable, they're lighter. Yeah, I really like these. So when I left the house earlier to make this review, the first thing I noticed is I did feel just that little bit taller. So I've looked up the stack height on the website and they come in at 38mm. So yeah, that does give you that little bit of a boost there. If the olive khaki colour isn't for you, don't worry, there's 2 other colours to pick from as well. Right, that rain is getting heavier and it's getting darker. I think I've said everything I wanted to say about these boots. But if you've got any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I'm going to get her home and get dried off. See you next one. Cheers!